Hi everybody, it's Lee from Gnome and Backyard, and let's have some fun today with these wood cutout shapes from the Dollar Tree. So first I'm going to take some red acrylic paint and I am just going to paint my mushroom cap. So I wanted you guys to see how the paint looks on here. If you want to go this route and just do the plain painting of the mushrooms, that is great. It looks awesome. We're definitely going to paint the sides and the top, and the color does look really nice. But I think I want to take and change mine up a little bit. So I wanted to give you this option first where you see it painted and it looks really pretty, but I'm going to take some spackling from the Dollar Tree and I'm going to mix some red paint with my spackling. Now you really do not need much spackling at all. I'm using about 2 spoonfuls. You can see that right here. This does go a long way. And when you add your paint to it and stir your paint in, it does thin it out, so that makes it go even further. So I am going to just keep stirring my plaster, and I'm adding a little bit of more paint into it because I'd like it to be a darker red. And that's what's really a lot of fun about working with this plaster. You can turn it any color that you would like. Now I'm going to continue working with the same spoon. I'm using the back of it, and I am going to start spreading the plaster on the mushroom cap. So you really don't need to paint it first if you're going to use the plaster. But again, like I said, I wanted to show you what the wood looks like when it's just painted, how pretty it does look. But now we're giving you a second option of adding some texture to your mushroom and just spreading this plaster on top. And guys, it's just like working with icing when you're icing a cake or a cupcake. So it is a lot of fun to work with. Now I'm going to take some mushroom colored paint, acrylic paint, for the stem of my mushroom, and I am just going to paint it on, and we're going to use a little bit of a different technique on our stem because I want it to have a different texture than the mushroom cap. I want it to look a little bit different. So once I'm done painting my mushroom stem, I am going to let the paint dry, and then I am going to take some tissue paper, I'm going to crinkle it up, and then I'm going to just wrap it right around the bottom of my stem area. And then I'm going to take some matte finish Mod Podge. Now my Mod Podge just happens to be exterior Mod Podge because that was the one that I had in a matte finish. I didn't want to use a gloss finish. And I am just applying it onto the top of my tissue paper. It's going through and you see it's leaving this fun texture. So I did finish it off where I finished the sides, but I did not leave it on the bottom there because I want this mushroom to stand. So you can see where the paint did show through. You do want to let your Mod Podge dry, but now we're going to add some more fun color to the top. We're taking our Distress Oxide from Hobby Lobby. We're taking one of our makeup brushes from the Dollar Tree, and we are just going to give this a little bit of shading and coloring on the top. So our stem actually has 3 colors to it. It has the color of the paint underneath. It has the color of the dried tissue paper that we Mod Podged on there. And then it has the color of our Distress Oxide on the top. You guys, I am loving it. And again, it's a different texture completely from the top of our mushroom cap. Now let's add a couple of dots. You don't have to. You could leave your mushrooms solid. And again, you could paint your mushrooms any color. Painting them a fun color, rainbow color, having a nice assortment would look so sweet for the spring because we all know how popular mushrooms are. But I'm just taking some white paint. I'm adding it with my rounded sponge here, and I am doing a traditional red capped mushroom with white polka dots. You guys, how absolutely adorable is this? And yes, I did finish the backside too. I can't wait to add this in as a display with all of my plants. You guys, you have to grab some of these from the Dollar Tree. I do hope you get the chance to craft some up for yourself. Look how amazing this looks within our plants. Thank you so much for continuing to sprinkle all of Gnome and Backyard's videos.